Hello, everybody. Welcome to my Golden Treasury episode 3. Golden Treasury of Chess is an series where I try to show and illustrate some hidden treasures from the past. With so much influence of AI and chess engines and modern chess, sometimes we forget what the past masters did. And of course, I will be covering the lesser known positions and it will be beautiful. So this is a position between Geller versus Max UA. We are discussing Max UA for a while, and he is the ex-world champion just after Alexander Alekhine became the world champion. So it is Black's turn to play, and we Max UA come up with some golden move and the golden treasure where I thought that we could share on this series. So Black's turn to play. Let's quickly take the position of the kings. This king looks safe, but actually this bishop is too deadly. This looks weak, but it is said knights are very good defender especially for the king. It sits just beside the king, and it protects with his nice L-shaped attack defense. So white has just played bishop h6, and the idea is one day he wants to remove this e8 knight with help of either rook e1 or something like this in future, not right away. But he's just keeping the pressure, and maybe he is threatening knight h5 one day. So that's the plan, and black came up with a spectacular move, and I thought this is a golden treasury. Here, black wants to play rook c2 and attack on g2. And I think once the rook c2 comes, I think the game will be over very well. So these old masters, they were very good in finding treasures. They had this unique capacity. They had no computers, mind you. They had no engines to tell which is plus minus 6 point something something. So can you find the brilliant treasure which Max UA found? Yes. The point is, we don't want this queen to control on c2. At the same time, this is little irritating. Even though knight is controlling g7, we don't want this bishop and queen near the king. So black comes up with a spectacular move and a shock. The bolt from the blue, we call it, and the move is rook h8. Oh, what a sudden shock. We are giving this rook for free, and we'll realize, like, okay, we are giving a rook for what? There is no mate right away. But Max UA found some amazing idea, and of course, it's related to rook c2, which I just discussed with you right now. Okay, queen takes on h8, and finally, black rook lands on c2. And it looks as if white can resign here because rook g2 is check is coming. But chess is not that simple. Like, even if you find a brilliant move, not necessarily you win a game because your opponent can also make a brilliant move. So find a good move for white. Yes, putting the spanner in the wheels. I think you can check my earlier attacking series, putting the spanner in the wheels. Please do check that episode. And the move is d5. Suddenly, when everything is synchronized, we somehow distract, or I would say disturb, the black's attacking idea. If it takes with the queen, then this bishop is not attacking g2. And can you find the move for white? It's really amazing. Yes, the move is rook e4. We defend this g2. At the same time, we attack on e8. And now this queen g7 threat comes. And I think white should win this game. So, not queen d5, but the move is bishop takes d5. And after bishop takes d5, even if you play something like, say, rook c1, with the idea like rook can come to c8, now black can take on g2, check. Of course, he cannot go to h1, so he has to go to f1. And we would very love to play bishop c4, but the g2 is hanging. So cool and calm, Black comes up. Can you move the find the move? Very coolly, he plays the move. Rook somewhere. I think he can even play rook b2. But I think we have a light square bishop. It's better to keep everything in protected. So rook a2. Our idea is very simple. Now we're threatening bishop c4 check and followed by queen to b6 check like this, and the game will be over. This we have a lot of analysis coming up with this, but I don't think that is relevant because the main idea was to find this treacherous move and the move with an idea. So here, if you can see, the whole idea was black badly wanted to play c2. Why? Because of this bishop on b7, and there is no light square bishop. If he had some light square bishop, he can somehow disturb this. So what we do is we distract this queen. We play rook h8. The queen takes, and we play rook c2. Now the idea is rook g2 followed by, I mean, mate. So he plays d5, and even though here we have work to do with rook g2 and all sorts of things, my whole point was these treacherous moves can be easily found out by computers. If you can give this position, the computer can find it. But that's not what we are. The human touch. This chess is played between humans. We are not going to make computers sit with a engine because that won't at all satisfy anyone. Of course, for analysis we can use it, but it's an art, it's a game, it's a sport. So our we have emotions, and finding these beautiful moves and the golden treasure, it really makes everyone happy. So I hope you like this idea. We are going to come with lot of good treasures, the golden treasures, the from the masters of the past. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.